In a bizarre turn of events, Aberdeen Football Club have tweeted they're in favour of pyrotechnics and they want a show in front of the South Stand tomorrow night when it's Aberdeen against Rangers, dubbed the biggest game of the season so far. Maybe only Philip Clement thinks that way, but anyway, we'll discuss it and we'll get into it because here, I've been very vocal in my defence of Pyro. Alright? A lot of people have been against it. But this is the Aberdeen FC account here. This is Aberdeen FC. There's no two ways around it. Alright. So let's dive into their tweet. And we might react to a few comments because this is weird. I'm actually, it is absolutely bizarre, especially after the past couple of weeks we've seen with Celtic and Rangers, statements coming out and bashing Pyro and say, oh, they're no, we've seen Brendan Rodgers be very vocal about it, oh, you're no fan of Celtic if you're using Pyro. And Rangers, obviously, the chairman doing pretty much similar statement. But that's what Aberdeen said. As part of our ongoing efforts to make Pittodrie as colourful as possible, the Dons will be welcomed onto the pitch with a pyrotechnic show in front of the South Stand, with a flag and banner display in the RDS ahead of kick-off tomorrow. So, right, Aberdeen, they want to make Pittodrie as colourful as possible tomorrow. I welcome this, man. See, I like Pyro, and people can say, oh, but it can hurt people. Yo, it can. But you know what? Driving a car can hurt people. It's how you use it. You know what I mean? If you drive a car safely, you're not going to kill anybody. All right. Now, if you drive like a madman in a 20s plenty area about 120 miles an hour, aye, maybe your chances go up. Anyway, weird analogies to one side. I like Pyro, right? I think it adds so much to the game. I think it's one of those elements that sets us apart for the Diddy leagues down south. I called them the Diddy leagues because they're about as fun. They're about as fun as a fire in an orphanage, to quote Winston for Still Game. It adds a different element, right? I welcome this for Aberdeen. I like when Rangers do it. I like when other teams do it. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm buzzing when I see Celtic do it, but when you see a Scottish Cup final or a semi-final and you've got both sets of supporters whipping out the pyro, I think it's great. I think it looks great, man. Honestly, I do think it adds so much to the atmosphere. And yeah, I get it, man. I don't like breathing in smoke and all that stuff, but how about people just stop greeting, all right, and enjoy the ride that the Rock's going to take you on. Anyway, we get that up into the party, pal. But South Stand, a flag and banner display ahead of kick-off tomorrow. But that's the tweet. I want you to leave your thoughts down below. I just want to go through the comments here and have a cheeky wee look to see what people are actually saying. So, Bear Jer, 1690, incoming fine on the wall. I mean, it probably will be an incoming fine. That's just how they do business here in the Scotland. Red Fan Loyal, at Scottish FA, at Police Scotland. I expect a large fine and partial stadium closure. Rangers chat, shocking. The official sheep channel is encouraging this fuggery. Jay Moore, Dave Cormack to fly around like Peter Pan with the latest club shirt merch on. Brilliant. The Ranger, and herein lies part of the issue. Aberdeen entitled to do this, in my opinion. It should be avoided because the use of pyro by fans is a hot topic right now. Poor decision to do this, especially now. Here, we can say poor decision to do this, especially now, and whatever. But you know what? At least whoever's running the Aberdeen admin account or whoever's running Aberdeen, at least they've got a fucking set of balls. At least they've got a fucking backbone. They're not going to pretend that the biggest problem at their club's fucking pyro. You know what I mean? As for Rangers, yeah, I mean, making it half the statement. Oh, well, the big problem's using that pyro. It's not the fact we're third and 6 points behind Celtic and Aberdeen and we're playing shite football with a manager that's totally out of his depth. Oh, it's the pyro. At least Aberdeen have stuck to they're like, see you fans, we're joint top of the league. Get the pyro out. I respect that. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and give you the politically correct answer and say, Aberdeen, what are they doing? They should have their whole stadium closed down and take all their sheep away. No, fucking fair play to Aberdeen. I like this. You know what I mean? Aberdeen are like, you know what? Fuck it. Bring your pyro. I would love Rangers to be like, bring your pyro. You know what I mean? I'm sure Celtic, some portion of Celtic fans would do the same. I'm not going to fucking greet about a bit of pyro. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on till the fire alarms go off tomorrow night and the game gets cancelled. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.